Hey y'all, it's Triple Diamond Cheyenne Knox here. I am going over Host to Post, how I do Host to Post, how my team does Host to Post, and what has really worked for me. I originally started Host to Post when I was going Double Diamond in March because I had seen Rachel Jones, Presidential Diamond, talking about them on a Zoom for our team. And I was like, oh, I need to do this. I'd never really been a mass customer enroller, which I do know is a mindset. And if you do want to mass enroll customers, I truly believe that if you want to, you can. It's not like a talent or a special thing that anyone's like a special unicorn. It's just something that you decide and wake up one day and say, I'm going to be a mass enroller. But that month that I went, I actually went double that month that I started doing Host to Post, and I got 69, 67 customers, all from Host to Post. I didn't send a single message that entire month, and it took me to Double Diamond. So I'm going to go over organization, how I keep track of everyone I'm talking to, and it's going to be a really short, quick, simple video because I want you to be able to completely understand how to do Host to Post. I'm filming this now in August. I should have filmed it a long time ago, but Host to Post are still my go-to. You do have to evolve and go around Facebook algorithms, so I do believe that they're always going to be changing. But I think once you know the basics and the simple steps to do a Host to Post, you can always change it with the time. So I'm going to go over first how I keep Host to Post organized. So I have this binder. I've always had this binder. I basically started it the month before I went double because it was just, I was getting a huge team. I had to start being organized and being a better organization kind of person. So I have little tabs in here. They're little divider things. And in the very front of my binder, I have sheets of paper, and there's no special organization to it. It's just a sheet of paper that looks just like this. Every single person. So I label the top and I just say June PLCs from Host to Post, and then I have another sheet of paper that says June Host to Post. So I make a list of every single person that does a host to Post for me, and then I make another sheet of paper with all of the potentials of people that comment on that. So when I go and I make that original post saying who wants free product, I have so many free products, so much free product to give out, I'm headed to the post office, who wants some free product? It's very important to be changing up what post you're posting because Facebook will catch on, and everyone under the sun will copy and paste it to do the same thing you're doing. So it is important to constantly be changing the way that you are presenting that free product. So just constant, if it doesn't work, I'll post it. If it doesn't get any comments, I'll delete it and post it later. And if it doesn't get enough comments again, I'll change up my wording a little bit. So it's something you're going to have to kind of figure out and find what works best for you. So I'll write the June potentials down. Now on Facebook, when they add me on Facebook, or when they comment on my Host to Post, when they comment on a Host to Post that I'm asking for free product, I have them post. The people that comment on my post that I had them post, I write all their names down because they are new potentials that I didn't have before, and I've now added them on Facebook because now those are my potentials that are going to be watching me, because even if they don't sign up from that Host to Post, I know that they're interested in my products because they commented at one time. So that's a whole new realm of people, a whole new realm of potentials, and it's so, so important to make sure that you are friending them because now you have 150,000 new people. So as these people do sign up, I used to highlight them, but it's really not important because I write all of my customers on steps to success every month. I fill them out because I'm a very visual person. So once I start getting customers, I start numbering them and always have them on my steps to success. But you can highlight them if you want to. So every single day I was going down this list and I was following up with people. I was making sure that they were on that list. I was making sure that they messaged me back on Facebook. If they didn't, I was following up with them just like a regular loyal customer. So that's how I keep organized. Just have my June Host to Post, and then I had my June potentials. So just making sure. And then as I go down those Host to Posts, if I sign up a customer from someone's post, I put a tally mark next to their name. So that way I can keep track. That's the number one thing you have to keep track of, is what post you're getting what customers off of. So I always go back and I'll search their name with a Host to Post, and it'll pull up their comment, or I can typically recollect where I got them from, just because some Host to Posts get a ton of comments and some don't. And as much as I look at them, I kind of remember which ones got comments on them. So I'll go back and I'll go look and make sure I put a tally mark next to the people that got customers, because you really don't want to, like, they just helped you out so much, you really don't want to forget about them and sending their free product to them. So as far as how I went down with Host-to-Post, so the number one thing that helped me with Host-to-Post, I'm just going to call them HAPs, because that's what I call them to my team, and I get tired of saying the same word over and over. So when I started doing HAPs, I had my team do the same thing. I was teaching them how to do the same thing right out the gate, because it helps to get like a bunch of customers right off the bat. Here recently, they haven't been that great for me, just because Facebook kind of caught on to the whole free product thing. So it's really important to constantly be changing your words, changing what you are doing, changing what's not working. And like, if it's not working, don't keep doing it. Like, change it up and make it like something that you know is going to work. But what I'm starting to do is now typing out my Host-to-Post, or going and finding an old one and screenshotting it and cropping it down to where it's square, so that I can send that to my Host-to-Post people and have them post that rather than the words, so that Facebook can't really catch on to the algorithm thing. So they're actually posting a screenshot of my original Host-to-Post, but it's in a picture. So they literally just post that on their Facebook, and if you make it square, people don't have to click on it to read it. When they're scrolling, they can just stop and read your picture because it's all right there. So I hope that helps with people having issues with Host-to-Post right now. But the very most important thing with Host-to-Post is saving it in your text replacement. So for instance, my actual post that I had everyone post is saved in my text replacement as H. So when someone says, hey, I want free product, I message them and I just type H space, and it paste the whole, hey, my friend Cheyenne is looking for people who want to lose 15 plus pounds, blah, 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 comment below, these are her results. Had them, and that's as H, so I don't have to constantly copy and paste. Then anyone who comments on that post and wants information about weight loss, I'm going to their profile, adding them as a friend, going to their messenger, and I'm messaging them, and I have another message saved in my text replacement as H1, and it just messages them and says, hey girl, I saw you were interested in free product. I'm so excited to give you that info. Would you want more information on it? Typically they say yes, because they did ask for it, and I make sure to add them on Messenger. So it does give them 2 notifications that I added them and I messaged them. So once they respond to that, I automatically ask for their phone number. So I just have that saved in my text replacement as PN. It says, perfect girl, what's your phone number? And I'd love to send you more information about the products and how to get free product. Because I do send out Greens on the Go to all of my customers. So either way, if they sign up or if they don't sign up, they're going to get free product. So have phone number, I get their phone number, I text them, and the 2 questions, my Host-to-Posts are always for weight loss, because weight loss, it's like they can either get the system and I can get 110 BV, or they can get the fat fighters and I get 25 BV. I find something that works best for them, because they may not like coffee and how I got my results. They may not like, they may work out, so I can't give them like fat fighters and stuff like that. So I always ask them 2 questions when I'm asking about weight loss. I ask workout and I ask budget. So in the workout message, I have that saved in my text replacement as WO. And it says, perfect, like what's your lifestyle? Do you work out? Do you eat healthy? That way I can better recommend products to you. They tell me whether they work out, whether they eat healthy, bless you. And then budget, I'll ask them budget right after that, no matter what they say to work out, and it's saved in my messages as B, as text replacement. And it just says, perfect, what's your budget? That way I can find some products that work best for your lifestyle and for your budget, or I can just make recommendations. 9 times out of 10, they say recommendations. Bam, I start out with the Target Trio. I have TT saved in my text replacement. It's the description of the Target Trio. Perfect, I recommend the Target Trio. It has this, this, and this. It does this, this, and this. You're gonna get fat fighters for free, because technically when you take the price of wraps and the cleanse and add it together, it's $94. So they're technically getting the fat fighters for free in that trio. So I just say, and I'm going to throw in the fat fighters for free. So they think that I'm giving them the deal of giving them fat fighters for free, but really it's just the price of the product. So that's really awesome, and 9 times out of 10 people are like, yes. So then I have T2 saved in my text replacement. It's perfect. So the Target Trio is normally $147, but with my 40% off discount for helping me out, you're going to get it for only $94. You're going to also get that free bottle of Fat Fighters, and I'm going to send you free product. And I just send them a couple samples of Greens on the Go and maybe some samples of Keto Energy. So they're getting all of that for $94. So 9 times out of 10, they're like, heck yes, because people expect weight loss to be expensive. So if you're starting at the top of the rank, you're getting high BV, you're getting them the most, like the best results, because obviously the more you spend on weight loss products, the more you're going to get. So therefore that equals more results. And we want to help our customers get the best results. And I was able to tell them, hey, also if you get started, you're going to get a free app with workouts and recipes. The What the Fit app. They're going to get access to all of that. And so here they are thinking all of this stuff for only $94, which is really an awesome deal. So that's what I started off with. And at the end, I always say, if that's too much, please let me know and I can work with your budget more. So if they didn't like that, I would go to Cleanse and Fat Fighters. Or if they really did eat healthy and worked out, ThermoFight and Cleanse. If they really liked coffee, greens and keto coffee. So I just kind of worked with what they were like, what their lifestyle was, what their budget was, stuff like that. So that's how I was getting all of those host to posts so fast. And then if I got into the conversation and they're like, oh, I thought it was free, or oh, I can't really afford that right now, or oh, maybe later. This is what I do. When a customer tells me, hey, I can't really afford that right now, if it's the Target tree, I would say, okay, can you swing one of those right now? How about $36? So then they would only get the Cleanse, and then I tell them, and on payday, you can go ahead and add those 2 products, or we can just add them to your auto shipment next month. So I'm getting that sale right now rather than not at all, because they may not never order, or they may order later on, but I need that volume right now for whatever promotion I'm going for and my team is going for. So I would say, hey, like, can you swing it right now? What about $36? Or hey, can you swing $25 right now? And typically people are open to doing that because they want to lose weight right now and you want to seal the deal right now. So typically that's really all I do, just making sure that I put it all in my text replacement, making sure that I'm making it super simple for me, because those conversations are all in my text replacement. Finding letters in my text replacement that I can remember really easily, and just saving the workout message, the budget message. I'm saving, hey girl, do you want free product? Stuff like that, saving it all in my text replacement, because that's what's going to make it super simple for me to just to go through the conversations, because host to post do get really overwhelming, because you may be posting something that's going to get 0 comments, and you may post another post and it gets 109 comments, and then suddenly, like, for the rest of your day, you're like in your phone, in the zone, responding to all these messages. One thing that's super important to remember is that host to post works in mass numbers. Same thing with this business when it comes to customers, messaging, it's all success in numbers. Same with like getting distributors. Some distributors are never going to work and some distributors are going to take off. It's just a matter of getting a mass amount of them so that you can have options. Same with host to post. Some are going to get 0 comments, some are going to get 0 interaction, and some are going to get so much. And you're going to get like 9, I've got like 12 customers off of one host to post before. And I made sure that I sent them a few really great products because they did help my business out so much. So find what works for you, find post every day. I post random ones like, hey, I have so many samples of Keto Energy, Greens on the Go. I don't give out keto coffee, but if you want to, you can do that. And I just say, who wants some? Or, hey, I'm running to the post office, and I post like this right here. I'm writing my thank you cards right now, and I just post all of these thank you cards, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gave out so much free product. Well, I did, but they signed up as customers, but they don't know that. And so it's just, and I always turn my host to post. So like if I'm messaging, I never message for host to post, but when I am messaging, if someone's like, yeah, I can't really afford that right now, I always turn it into a post to post. Like, hey, would you be willing to throw this post up on your wall in exchange for free product? 9 times out of 10 people see free and they're like, heck yeah. Another thing I wanted to show y'all is I do host to post on Instagram. So, or I do them on Facebook, but I also do them on Instagram. So I, a few months ago, made this. And it's for, so say I'm messaging on Instagram and someone says, I can't afford it. Well, I'm going to say, hey, do you want some free product? They say, yes. I say, perfect. Throw this up on your Instagram story. If someone swipes up, send me a screenshot and send them my Instagram name and tell them to shoot me a message. So either way, they're going to message me or I'm going to message them because they sent me a screenshot of their Instagram name. So it looks like this. Let me turn down my brightness so you can see it. It looks like this. It says, who is trying to lose 15 plus pounds by summer? And it has all my before and afters. It says huge discount, swipe up for info, and free product. So they're seeing my results. It says my friend Cheyenne's results are crazy. Let me turn this down a little bit more so you can see it. So it's just like this, has a cute little background. I have them post this, and then whoever swipes up, I write their Instagram name down on my potentials list, and I get their number off of Instagram as soon as I can because I hate waiting for people to respond to me on Messenger. So I really hope this training helped you. Make sure that you're making this easy on you by saving all of those messages in your text replacement. Find an organization that works best for you. Make sure you're writing down those names and putting tallies next to the people that do enroll customers. And make sure you're doing as many host to post as you can. I always do these at the end of the month, especially with my friends and family, and I always change them up to be like, my friend Cheyenne is looking for for product testers or people. Like, you always want to change them up because you are posting so many of them, and other distributors are going to see your post and start taking that. So you constantly want to be evolving with the times, but the work that you're going to put into these is so worth it. It's so amazing, and it has really taught me how to be a mass enroller. Every month since March, I've enrolled over 40 to 50 customers just from Host to Post, and it's really taught me how to have conversations. I'm more confident in the way that I talk to people, and I really do think it's a great idea for everyone. So I hope this training helped you, and I'm really excited for all the promotions that are going to happen because of Host to Post. So I will talk to you later, and you'll have a great day. Bye, y'all.